Knowles no longer atop the heap in the Metro, but
yes, they are. They are atop, but they're tied.
Yeah, but not by themselves, but still got a good chance at it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's early in the season. This loss is nothing devastating, but they probably lost to one of the best teams in the Metro. So, you know, that's the way it goes. The bad news is, yes, the Seminole basketball team did lose their first conference game of the year to South Carolina. The good news is they lost it to a team that probably would have beaten North Carolina had they shown up in the Civic Center. The Gamecocks made few mistakes, more importantly, over 61% of their shots. And the wonder boy that did most of the damage was 5'11" freshman from Enid, Oklahoma, Brent Price, the younger brother of former Georgia Tech star Mark Price. Here we go, a Metro Tournament record, three-pointers, 7 of them. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Coming up, number 4 and number 5. Well, you get the idea here, folks. 29 points in all to lead all scores. As a team, the Gamecocks shot 61%. As I said, the Noles just 45%. Coach Kennedy a little livid after that last three-pointer, thought his foot was inside. He lost the argument and eventually the game. In the second half, they came out in a full-court zone press, got a couple picks. Here, George McLeod nails the three-pointer. He had 23 to lead the Noles. But Ron Mays came back just moments later to cut the lead to 11 with that bucket. But as they did all night, South Carolina had the answer. His name was Price. He nails this one, and the Noles lose it 80-72.
Not played the perimeter well against South Carolina, and obviously someone like Brent Price really hurt us with his long-range jump shooting. So you got to make adjustments with each game in the Metro Conference.
We'll definitely be back. It's just one loss. It's a long season. If you're going to the Metro Conference the regular season, it's going to take 8 or 9 wins. Nobody's going to go undefeated.
Well, the Noles won't be shaky anymore. They'll have Central Florida on Thursday night. Now, there was more bad news across town at FAMU, where the Rattlers were also playing for the top spot in the conference. Despite another awesome performance by Aldwin Ware, the Rattlers lost in OT to North Carolina A&T 89-86. Ware and Reggie Henry, who had 22, fouled out before the extra period. That would be the difference. The Rattlers fall to 11-3 on the season. Now, there was yet more bad news for Seminole baseball fans. It looks like neither Deion Sanders or Ronald Lewis will make the jump from football to baseball this season. Head coach Mike Martin has indicated that he has gotten no word from either of them and that it's likely they will not play. That leaves 2 big gaps in the outfield and 61 stolen bases across the street in the football dorm. Well, last night in Pittsburgh, the 11th-ranked Panthers took on the Providence Friars in a Big East matchup, and it seems the Friars were praying that this one ended a little quicker than it did. What a night for Jerome Lane. He had 17 rebounds, 17 points, and yes, chalk it up, 1 shattered backboard. Oh, what a dunk. That is the definition of dunk, if I may say that. I'll show it to you one more time for fans who love stuff like that, and that's me. This is the best in basketball, folks, right here. Slam. Jerome Lane, I love it. Shades of Charles Barkley. The Panthers crushed Providence 90-56. It was indeed smashing. More news out of the Steel City last night. The nation's second leading rusher last season, Craig Ironhead Hayward, has decided to turn pro. He's not been attending classes this semester and has petitioned the NFL for a supplemental draft. He was the leading candidate for next year's Heisman, so Sammy Smith's chances have been greatly improved. Now, we must wait to see if Mr. Ironhead will make any impact in the NFL, but one player that has made an impact on this year's Super Bowl that I dare to say has never been matched, John Elway, is on the tip of everyone's tongue. It seems when the interview is done, somehow it works its way around to John Elway, and why not? The man has made every big play he's had to make, throwing for over 450 yards in his 2 playoff games.
You know, he's a great quarterback, but there's got to be guys helping him to do the things he's going to do, and it's the same way on our sides. I mean, I think we got people who can make some good plays too, so it's going to be an exciting game.
In order for us to win the football game, our defense certainly has to control John Elway.
They've got a lot of great athletes, but I think that what we've got to do to be successful is control those front 4 because they're great football players and can do a lot with the pass rush. So if we, my main thinking is, those front 4, if we can pass protect and then, us running good routes because they got a great secondary also.
John has a bad game, it's going to be a struggle, but John's bad game is a lot of other quarterbacks' good games.
By the way, it seems both Vance Johnson and the Redskins' Art Monk will play in that game. In tonight's sports shorts, the San Francisco Giants have shored up their infield by signing veteran Phil Garner to a 1-year contract. Some awards to tell you about. Bob Costas was chosen as the nation's best sports broadcaster, while Frank DeFord was chosen as the nation's best writer for 87. And the two best teams in the East will battle in Atlanta tonight. The Hawks and the Celtics will tip it off in the Omni at 7:30. The Hawks are 17-1 in the Omni, so that should be a good ball game.
You weren't nominated this year, were you?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Maybe next year.
John. And coming up, it's that.